Welcome again to Rick's Rails. This week I think we'll talk about trees. Trees are an important part of scenery on just about any layout. They can be found in rural areas, in people's front yards, and sometimes even growing up through the porch roof of an old house. As I've said before, I'm no expert at scenery. I just do what I think I should and hope that it turns out right. But this is a product that we started using on the club, and I really like it because it's so easy. Anybody can do it. Scenic Express SuperTrees can be made with just a few simple steps, and we like to use the Super Leaf scale leaves because they just flat out look good. To attach the leaves, we use a matte medium mixture of 7:1, and we usually will take a tweezer and attach the leaves one at a time. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, here we go. There is enough material in a box to make 30 to 40 trees, so set yourself down for a good tweezer session. Let me explain. On these branches, there are small, tiny little leaves that need to be plucked off before you can do anything else. There usually aren't very many, one or two on each branch. To show just how easy it is to make these trees, I'm getting the help from Zach, one of our newest members to the club, who has virtually no experience at making trees. It's just that simple. Okay, the next step is you may notice that some of these are probably bent when they come out of the box, but it's not a big deal to fix them. Very easily done. And if you do accidentally break one, a little drop of super glue puts it right back together. What you will need is a good old-fashioned soldering iron. Do be sure to plug it in, otherwise it won't work very well at all. The first thing you may notice is the fancy backdrop we have for this video. We spared no expense. I did make one mistake on this tree. I painted it before doing any straightening, which normally I would not do. To straighten it, turn it around a few times, find the high spot, then apply the heat and apply just a gentle pressure. And once it's fairly straight in that spot, just hold it there for a few seconds till it cools and it'll start to straighten. And then just move along from high spot to high spot, and eventually you'll find that your tree will straighten out. Just be sure to go gently with the pressure. It doesn't take a lot. You'll see it. From here, Zach takes over again. What he's doing is he's taking the new tree armatures and putting them in the matte medium to soak. He will leave them in there for 30 seconds to 1 minute so that the matte medium can penetrate the fibers of the armatures, which will strengthen them and make them tougher and less likely to break upon use. You want to let them dry completely before going on. So since our club meets only 1 day a week, we just leave them hanging on a clothesline down there until we come back the following week. Do be sure to put paper or plastic on the floor below them, or you're going to have a sticky mess and you'll get mad and probably blame me for not letting you know about it. But here's what they look like hanging on the line. Here Zach is just showing what the next operation looks like. You would take and spray the armature. We like to use gray primer. Be sure to wear a mask and spray in a well-ventilated area. No actual spraying was going on in this picture. Okay, not much explanation needed here. Once again, Zach is soaking the armatures to get a coating of matte medium on them, and he is shaking out the green leaves. And if you want a thicker tree, just keep laying it on. And if you want a little lacier look and actually see through the branches more, don't put it on quite as heavy. The last step is not depicted, however, and that's after you hang it upside down to dry. After about 20 minutes or so, you can take matte medium in a spray bottle and just mist it all over the leaves, and that will anchor them securely in place. Some people I have read even will use unscented hairspray. We had one member come into the room while we were doing this before we started adding the flocking, and he saw the bare painted trees and commented they would look good on a winter layout just as they are. I had to agree. And be sure to save your excess so you can reuse it again next time. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and will give this a try. And if you enjoyed it, please press the like and subscribe buttons. Thanks for watching my videos.